Isabel and she is Marcela. We are going to first have a short vocabulary lesson. Refuse
Is to decline or say no to something.
For example, if I ask you for candy and you say no, you are refusing to give me candy. Harm.
To hurt someone.
If I punch her, I'm harming her. Forbid.
Not allow.
If I forbid you to talk while we read, I'm not letting you talk. Do that.
Disobey.
If you talk, you are disobeying the rules.
Clumsy.
Someone that is like,
Not very coordinated.
yes. Awkward.
Uncomfortable.
If you, for example, come to school in pajamas, you will feel very awkward.
Agile. Able to move easy and fast.
Like a cheetah is very agile in the,
Conscious. Being awake.
like right now all of us are conscious. So now we are going to read the book. The Not So Magical Sword. What predictions can you make by reading the title about the sword?
That the sword is not so magical.
Okay.
There's a sword.
Yes.
There's a sword that doesn't has fibers or something like that.
Very good. The Not So Magical Sword by Isabel Vallejo. Illustrations by Isabel Vallejo and Marcela Salazar. Edited by Isabel Vallejo. And published by Marcela Salazar. Once upon a time, there was an evil wizard planning to capture Princess Natura and take all her energy, so he could become the most powerful wizard. When he looked into his magic crystal ball, he discovered that a child would get in his way. So he decided to find the child and destroy him. Do you think he will be successful and destroy the kid?
No, never.
Why?
Because all the stories are always end like that.
Very good. The wizard arrived in Shonhill, where the kid lived. The wizard changed his appearance and made himself look like an old man. When he knocked on the door, two parents opened it. The kid's parents. The old man asked for the child, but when the parents refused to give the child, the old man became full of anger and frustration. The parents noticed he wanted to harm the kid, so they closed the door and then the next day moved to another village. Do you think it was the right decision to move?
Yes.
18 years later, the kid grew in Shelbyville and was named Bay. 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 Oh, Chewie, I'm so glad you're my friend, said Bay. I'm so happy here in Shelbyville. I would never imagine myself in another place. Bay looked at the sunset from the top of a tree. Sunsets always make him feel happy, calm, and in touch with nature. By his side was Chewie, his best friend and dog. Do you have any pets?
Yes.
Yes? Bay, come down! Bay climbed up the tree and went to where his mother was. Mom, you never let me have fun, said Bay. I'm just worried. What would happen if night falls and you were in that tree? You could die! Bay went to his room angry at his mom. That night was a stormy night. Both Bay and Chewie hated thunder. They were very scared. A huge thunder struck and everything went quiet and dark, like if time had stopped for a few seconds. When everything continued, Bay wanted to check on Chewie, but when he couldn't find him, he noticed Chewie was gone. Why do you think Chewie ran away?
Because he had pathological fear from thunder. Like with Dixie.
When Bay realized his dog had left, he was very scared and wanted to go looking for him. He got his coat and ran outside. His father was at the door. He forbade Bay to go out because it was raining very hard, and they might get lost. Bay couldn't leave his dog, so he disobeyed and went out. Do you think he's going to get lost?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that he's going to get him.
I think he's going to find the wizards.
And the Mary Poppins.
Chewie, where are you? Bay looked everywhere in the village, but when he didn't find Chewie, he knew he had to go into the forest. Bay finally found himself hiding under a tree. Both were very happy to find each other. But when they turned around, they didn't know the way out of the forest. So you were right, he got lost in the forest.
Yes.
Do you think the wizard is going to do something to him?
Yes.
Both of them were very scared, but they knew the only thing both could do was rest. It had been a long night. The next morning, they woke up rested, but with no idea of where they were. They decided to walk around and observe the forest. On their walk, they saw some animals in trouble, so they decided to help. What animals can you see that are in trouble?
Rabbit.
And which one is this?
Beer.
Bears.
Aquí se picaba bajegoni.
Chewie, look at those poor helpless animals. We have to give them a hand, said Bay. Agreed Chewie. They helped the animals, and in return, the animals gave them food and water to continue their journey. They walked all day, but couldn't find a way out. In a clearing not far from where they were, they saw an amazing creature they had never seen before, and it was being attacked. What do you think will happen to the creature?
My parents say I shouldn't talk to strangers, answered Bay. You're a smart boy, but just listen to me. I know you're lost and I can help you get out of the forest. But if I do, you have to stay in my city. Bay thought about it, but when he realized he didn't agree, he wouldn't survive. So he accepted. Follow me, ordered the elf. In the city, the elf told Bay the history of the forest and its inhabitants. What do you think he told the story to him? No. Well, the elf said, "Look, kid, I need your help. There has been trouble in the forest. There seems to be a wizard trying to kill the princess, and if he does, he will kill us all. If I'm right, you will defeat him."
So do you still believe the elf is the wizard?
Yes.
Me? But I'm so clumsy. Nothing goes right. I can fight because I'm weak and awkward, argued Bay. You have to believe in yourself. I know you can do it. We all do, said the elf. We? Asked Bay. And so they entered Elf City.
Oh, so happy. The happiest city
Ever. Bay realized that the city needed him, but he didn't trust himself to save them all. He was not strong or agile, not even trained. So he asked, "How will defeat the wizard?" "We will train you," answered the elf. How do you think he would defeat the wizard?
With the magic sword. With the not so magic sword.
They trained for weeks with the best warriors and learned how to defend from magic attacks. Chewie watched and tried to learn too. ¿Quién es Chewie?
Dog. The wow wow.
One day, while they were training, a group of bears appeared in the city. They and Chewie had never seen a bear in their life, so they thought they were enemies.
Do you think they are enemies?
No. Should we attack them? Chewie tried to attack one of the bears, but one of them stopped him. Stop, said the bears. The bears are our friends. They mean no harm. What do you think the bears are there?
That there is a little bear eating something in a cup. Nuts.
What do you think they will tell Bay?
That the wizard is being more no. The bear is going to be the wizard. That the wizard captured the princess. No, the bear is going to be the wizard. That there's a traitor in the. Are you ready? That you have a. That you have a ring.
One of the bears stepped forward and said, "If you plan on attacking the wizard, you better do it now. He has captured the princess. He is near the lake. Now go." These were the last words the bear said before leaving. So you were right. After weeks of training, the day had come to fight the wizard. They went to talk to the elf before leaving. Bay, it's time for you to face the wizard before he does something, said the elf. Now? But I'm not ready. I need a weapon or something magical to defeat him. No normal sword would ever hurt him, whined Bay.
Do you think the sword is going to be magical?
No.
Never. Not so. Not so. Not so much.
They are going to tell him it is, but it is not.
Not so much. It's to give him confianza.
The elf went to a house and came back with a sword. Here, have this magical sword. And so the elf gave Bay the sword and sent him to find the wizard. They went to the forest where the birds had seen the wizard. When he got there, he saw the wizard torturing Princess Natura. "What are you doing here?" yelled the wizard. "I knew this would happen, but I'm ready to destroy you." "I'm not ready to destroy you." Bay and the wizard battled, and just when it seemed that they were going to lose, Bay knocked the wizard with a hit of the sword and tied him to the tree. When about the time he tried to take him as a kid. He also told Bay how his parents had refused to do so and moved to another city, leaving everything behind for him.
Ay, qué
Bay
lindo.
freed the princess that was very beautiful, and she seemed to be in love with him. In a sweet voice, she said, "Bay, you are a brave warrior and kind of heart. Thank you for helping the animals when I couldn't, and saving my unicorn." When she gave him a kiss in the cheek and left the wizard there where the animals would never let him escape. When he got to Elm City, the elf greeted him and told him the sword wasn't magical, and it had all been in him.
Like you pretend.
Very good.
Do you think the princess and they will get married?
Yes.
And how many kids will they have?
100.
And look here, both of them living to
9.
the city.
With the unicorn.